back a bit. Come on, what? Good. Step in, double step right. Good shot. And a free after. Little pump in the straight.
First time, very close. Usyk won it. Great performance. I believe Tyson will be a lot better going into the rematch, a lot fitter, a lot stronger, a lot bigger, and I believe Tyson will win the rematch.
I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Leaked footage from Tyson Fury's training camp shows the Gypsy King in terrifying form, looking bigger and more powerful than ever. Preparing for his rematch with Oleksandr Usyk, Fury displays explosive strength and sharp movement, signaling he's fully prepared to dominate in their highly anticipated heavyweight showdown. Former welterweight champion Shawn Porter has heaped praise on Tyson Fury, calling him the biggest heavyweight in history, and noting that Fury appears to be in the best shape of his career. Porter's comments come as the Gypsy King gears up for his monumental rematch against Oleksandr Usyk, with the unified heavyweight crown hanging in the balance. Fury's size, skill, and versatility have always set him apart in the heavyweight division. But according to Porter, he's taken things to a new level in preparation for the Usyk fight. "I've been around the sport long enough to recognize when someone is at their peak," Porter said, adding, "Fury looks faster, sharper, and stronger than ever before." This assessment aligns with recently leaked footage from Fury's training camp, where the towering WBC champion appears in phenomenal condition. Known for his unorthodox style, footwork, and ring IQ, Fury has transformed his physicality into an even greater asset. The footage shows Fury working at a relentless pace, focusing on maintaining his agility while fully utilizing his natural size and power. The fight against Usyk, a technically brilliant southpaw, is expected to be a clash of styles. Fury's ability to blend his massive frame with exceptional movement and adaptability makes him a nightmare for opponents. Meanwhile, Usyk's speed, precision, and unmatched conditioning pose a serious challenge to Fury's dominance. Porter's endorsement of Fury highlights the magnitude of the upcoming rematch. With the heavyweight division unified for the first time in decades, Fury's focus and form could secure his place as one of boxing's all-time greats.
Early was controlled by Fury, late controlled by Usyk. Amazing fight, and can't wait for the second one. Looking forward to seeing if that moment happens again for Usyk.
Do you think whoever wins this is the best heavyweight in the world?
Absolutely.
No argument.
There's no doubt about it. Yeah, Tyson Fury has been the best heavyweight in boxing for a long time, and I really didn't think that Usyk was until he did what he did against Fury. I know he had a couple of wins against Joshua and a few others, but beating Tyson Fury, to me, solidified Usyk as the best heavyweight. He's got to do it again, and we'll see.
Tyson Fury has declared himself in the best physical condition of his life as he prepares for his highly anticipated showdown with Oleksandr Usyk. The Gypsy King, known for his towering presence and unmatched ring IQ, has taken his training to new heights in preparation for the battle to crown the first undisputed heavyweight champion in decades. "I'm in the best shape of my life," Fury said in a recent interview. The WBC heavyweight champion has been hard at work in camp, refining his legendary footwork and adding more explosiveness to his already dangerous arsenal. Recent footage from his training sessions shows a leaner, more powerful Fury moving with remarkable speed for a man of his size. Fury's opponent, Oleksandr Usyk, poses a formidable challenge with his technical brilliance and relentless stamina. However, Fury's renewed focus and elite conditioning are signs he's prepared to impose his dominance.
I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm ready to rock and roll.
I'm getting a bit tired of these back and forth Instagram videos. Sign the contract and let's get this undisputed fight on.
Trainer Andy Lee has shared his insights on the highly anticipated rematch between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk, calling it a historic showdown between two of the best heavyweights of all time. According to Lee, the first fight was a closely contested battle, with Usyk delivering an impressive performance to edge out Fury. However, he expressed confidence that Fury will return stronger and better prepared for the rematch. Lee stated that Fury will be in far superior physical and mental condition this time around, emphasizing improvements in fitness, strength, and overall readiness. He highlighted that Fury's larger frame and refined preparation would give him a decisive edge in the rematch. "Tyson will be a lot fitter, stronger, and bigger," said Lee, adding that these factors will allow Fury to assert his dominance and claim victory. The fight carries immense significance as it pits the WBC champion Fury against Usyk, the holder of multiple heavyweight titles, in a battle to determine the best heavyweight in the world. While not all belts will be on the line due to Usyk's relinquishment of the IBF title, this clash is still widely regarded as the definitive matchup for heavyweight supremacy. Lee's confidence in Fury stems from the improvements he has seen in training and the lessons learned from the first fight. With a renewed focus and adjustments to his game plan, Fury is expected to deliver a much stronger performance in this rematch, reaffirming his status as one of the greatest heavyweights in boxing history. As the boxing world eagerly awaits this colossal encounter, Lee's faith in Fury's ability to adapt and prevail is a testament to the Gypsy King's resilience and skill.
Big fight. Two of the best heavyweights of all time fighting each other for not all the marbles, but they universally recognize all the marbles, and they claim to be the best heavyweight in the world. And a great fight the first time, very close. Usyk won it. Great performance. Believe Tyson will be a lot better going into the rematch, a lot fitter, a lot stronger, a lot bigger, and I believe Tyson will win the rematch.
When you look at Fury, when you look at, I guess, the first 7 rounds or so.
Tyson Fury's trainer, Andy Lee, confirmed that Fury was unable to spar during the final weeks of his training camp due to concerns about reopening a cut sustained during preparation for his fight against Oleksandr Usyk. This injury delayed their initial bout, impacting Fury's overall readiness. Lee emphasized that sparring is critical for maintaining sharpness and conditioning, both essential for executing a high-level game plan against a fighter like Usyk. Despite these challenges, Lee remains confident in Fury's abilities, asserting that a fully fit and focused Fury would be a different force in the ring. He highlighted that Fury's setbacks in their first encounter, such as moments of fatigue and the inability to sustain prolonged attacks, were partly due to his compromised preparation. Looking ahead to the rematch, Fury is reportedly in excellent shape and has resumed sparring, which his team believes will restore his edge. The Gypsy King's team is optimistic about his chances, asserting that with proper preparation, Fury can impose his size and skill advantage over Usyk. The highly anticipated rematch, now rescheduled, presents Fury with an opportunity to reclaim his dominance and aim for a definitive victory.
I think, was it January or February the cut up, and then it was May the fight. So it's a very short turnaround. The last 4 weeks before the fight with Usyk, we didn't spar because he couldn't take the risk. So you're going into the biggest fight without sparring, and that's obviously, people talk, but I'm not saying anything that people don't know. He had sparred for a little bit before, but obviously when he gets to the last 3 or 4 weeks, he couldn't.
Recent training footage of Tyson Fury has revealed the heavyweight champion in what appears to be the best shape of his career as he prepares for his rematch against Oleksandr Usyk. In the video, Fury demonstrates sharp movements, impressive combinations, and agility while hitting the pads. His footwork and fluidity stood out, with observers noting that he seemed faster and more precise than in past camps. Physically, Fury appears leaner and more conditioned, an improvement over his previous fight performances. This preparation follows criticism of his fitness after a controversial split-decision victory over Francis Ngannou and a loss to Usyk in their initial matchup. Fury's camp has emphasized his focus this time, with the 35-year-old taking a disciplined approach, avoiding distractions, and working closely with his team to refine his skills. The Gypsy King knows he must be at his best to counter Usyk's speed, footwork, and ring IQ. Analysts have pointed out that Fury's success in the rematch will rely on capitalizing on his size and strength advantage while maintaining his defensive sharpness. Fans and experts are divided, with some doubting Fury's form, but others optimistic about his ability to adapt for this career-defining clash. Peter Fury, uncle and former trainer of Tyson Fury, recently expressed strong confidence in Tyson's ability to overcome Oleksandr Usyk in their upcoming rematch. He emphasized that Tyson's physical advantages, boxing skill set, and improved preparation make him well-positioned to secure victory in this critical fight. According to Peter Fury, Tyson is in the best shape of his life, focusing on both his fitness and tactical approach, which he believes will make the difference against an opponent as skilled as Usyk. Peter noted that Usyk is one of the most technically gifted boxers Tyson has faced, praising the Ukrainian's skill, speed, and in-ring IQ. However, he pointed out that Tyson's combination of size, reach, and adaptability gives him significant leverage. Tyson's unorthodox style, enhanced by his variety of punches and defensive movements, poses unique challenges that few fighters, including Usyk, have been able to solve. Reflecting on Tyson's previous fights, Peter believes his nephew thrives in rematches, often using the experience from the first encounter to adapt and dominate. Examples include Tyson's performances in rematches against Deontay Wilder and Derek Chisora. Peter also highlighted that Tyson's focus on conditioning and sharper training this time around is likely to negate the fatigue and lapses seen in their first fight. While Usyk's strengths, such as footwork, endurance, and precision, remain threats, Peter Fury expressed confidence that Tyson's tactical improvements and mental preparation would allow him to exploit Usyk's vulnerabilities. As Tyson enters the rematch seeking revenge and legacy, Peter remains convinced that this performance will further cement his nephew's status as one of the greatest heavyweights in boxing history. This high-stakes fight, set for December 21st, promises a captivating clash between two champions aiming for heavyweight supremacy. Tyson's readiness and ability to execute his game plan will be key in determining the outcome.
I think to analyse this properly, this is the best opponent that Tyson's been up against. But, you know, Tyson's got a lot more advantages than Usyk in size, he can box, and he can punch as well. So, you know, Tyson on his A form should come through this fight and be undisputed champion.
I've seen some people suggest that it could be a boring fight, a bit of a chess match. How do you respond to that?
The public will be looking at his last fight. Well, listen, his last fight was against a fighter who's never had a fight before. He's not interested in it. This is a different ball game. This will be a fully focused Tyson, and I expect to see the best Tyson, because the best Tyson will get the job done. Anything less than the best Tyson, he'll come unstuck.
Gareth A. Davies, speaking to TalkSport, shared insights into Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk ahead of their upcoming rematch. He emphasized how Usyk doesn't need to be drastically better, just slightly improved, particularly if he starts the fight more aggressively than in the first. Usyk's training camp in Malta, which he referred to as prison, lasted nearly 10 weeks, and he's now in excellent shape, having worked on strength and conditioning and sparred with young southpaws. Davies also addressed rumors about Fury's conditioning, especially concerns about his legs. Despite being a year younger than Usyk, Fury's readiness appears solid, and his camp insists he is in great shape. In their first fight, Fury appeared wobbly in the 9th round, with some questioning if a standing count should have been issued. Davies noted that the rematch will be close, possibly coming down to the final rounds, and mentioned Fury's past success in rematches as a sign that he could bounce back, similar to legends like Muhammad Ali and Lennox Lewis. Reflecting on their first encounter, Davies felt the fight was close, scoring at 114, 113 for Usyk. He acknowledged Fury's belief that he was winning, but praised Usyk for his resilience and tactical brilliance. To win this time, Fury will need to use his long guard more effectively and apply the right tactics. Usyk, on the other hand, might look to be even more elusive. The fight is expected to be a fascinating chess match, a true test of both fighters' skills. In essence, this rematch is seen as the biggest fight for both men, with the stakes higher than ever. Tyson Fury's training for his rematch with Oleksandr Usyk has been intense and meticulous, focusing on refining his strengths and addressing any potential weaknesses. Fury's camp has been notably low-key, with no extravagant social media antics or distractions, signaling that this fight is all business. Reports suggest that Fury has been in excellent physical condition, working with a team of experts to ensure his fitness, strength, and agility are at their peak. He has been training with a focus on improving his stamina, speed, and movement, recognizing the need to match Usyk's footwork and conditioning. There's been a particular emphasis on his legs, which have been a subject of concern for some due to his age. But his camp insists that Fury is in top form and his physicality will be a major asset.
Jumps. 5.
Brilliant.
Fury's sparring sessions have involved working with a variety of fighters, simulating the movements and tactics he'll face in the ring with Usyk. He's been practicing his long guard more consistently, aiming to keep Usyk at range and land more effective body shots and uppercuts. Fury knows that in the first fight, he didn't maintain his defensive posture well enough, and that allowed Usyk to capitalize on openings. The mental aspect of Fury's training has also been a focus. He's been sharpening his ring IQ, analyzing every detail of Usyk's previous fights, and working with his team to come up with a more refined game plan. Fury is aware that his rematch with Usyk is not just about raw power. It's about executing a strategic approach, being patient, and controlling the pace of the fight. Overall, Tyson Fury's preparation for the rematch is a blend of physical conditioning, tactical refinement, and mental focus, all designed to ensure he's in the best possible shape to reclaim his title.
Hey guys, Tyson Fury here. Back in the gym, as you can see, counting down the days until I can get my redemption on Usyk. December the 21st is going to be my time. I've done everything in boxing, but I ain't come back from a loss. And I relish it, the chance to come back and redeem myself. Get up, December the 21st is all me. Undisputed, here we come.
Lawrence Okoli, who has sparred with Tyson Fury, recently highlighted Fury's potential to succeed in the rematch against Oleksandr Usyk, particularly if he applies lessons learned from their first bout. Okoli pointed out that Fury came close to victory in their initial encounter, despite the eventual split decision loss. He believes that with improved preparation and a better strategy, Fury has the tools to turn the tide in the rematch. Okoli emphasized Fury's standout defensive skill, his ability to evade headshots, which has been a cornerstone of his success throughout his career. This defensive sharpness, combined with his size and adaptability, gives Fury a unique edge over Usyk, who relies on precision and rapid combinations to dominate opponents. According to Okoli, Fury's ability to frustrate opponents by neutralizing their attacks will be crucial in neutralizing Usyk's offense and creating opportunities for counters in the rematch. Okoli also noted that Fury must adopt a more aggressive approach, similar to the one he used to dominate Deontay Wilder in their rematch. Fury's size and power advantage, when paired with a front foot style, can prevent Usyk from controlling the pace with his footwork and movement. This pressure, Okoli argues, will force Usyk into uncomfortable situations where Fury can capitalize. Fury's first fight preparation was disrupted by a cut and personal challenges, which Okoli believes hindered his performance. However, with better conditioning and focus for the rematch, Fury is expected to be at his best. Okoli remains optimistic about Fury's chances, stating that a fully prepared Fury has the potential to dominate and reclaim his titles, further cementing his legacy in the heavyweight division. The rematch, on December 21st, promises to showcase a battle of contrasting styles, with Fury's adaptability and defensive mastery pitted against Usyk's precision and ring IQ. Fans are eager to see if Fury can implement the necessary adjustments to emerge victorious in this defining clash.
Boxing matches.
I think that what's been incredible with Daniel was, years ago he got stopped by Joe Joyce. A lot of people labelled him a quitter. Same thing happened in the Usyk fight.
He had to grow up. And listen, this is what we know about heavyweights. They mature later than any other weight class, so he matured a little later, and I think he's grown through some of his growing pains. And the worst thing for a fighter is you see our growing pains. We saw his, but he fought through it, and I'm happy to see him where he's at right now.
Sean, just before we close off, that's on February 22nd in Riyadh. Just want to get your thoughts on a couple of more fights on that bill.
Over the years, Fury has been known for his unpredictability, often oscillating between highs and lows in his career. However, the reigning heavyweight champion is now displaying an unparalleled level of focus and determination that has set the tone for his preparations, making him the favorite for many experts to emerge victorious in the upcoming bout. Fury's transformation has been striking. After a long period of social media antics and controversial behavior, he has adopted a much quieter and more disciplined approach as he prepares for this crucial fight. Gone are the extravagant entrances, the Batman suits, and the offbeat comments. Instead, Fury is entirely focused on one thing: winning. This newfound discipline has been noted by those within his camp and outside it. According to many, this calm, serious attitude is a significant departure from the past, where Fury's mental state was sometimes called into question, particularly after bouts with mental health struggles. One of the key reasons pundits believe Fury's mindset is now at its peak is his refusal to engage in unnecessary distractions. He has opted for a more professional and measured approach, working closely with his team, focusing on specific areas of improvement and maintaining a strict routine. This silence speaks volumes, indicating that he is fully committed to the task at hand and no longer looking for drama or headlines.
You ever think about getting in shape for a fight?
Nope, never. That's insulting, isn't it, to say that, get in shape. You know, a lot of these fighters, they want to be like bodybuilders and look ripped and that, but I always rock the dad bod and, you know, the bald head, fat, white as anything. Looked absolutely disgusting with my top off. And then when I knock out a good-looking six-pack, it's like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck just happened?
How do you do it?
Crack them on the jaw and down they go. You can't put muscles on the chin.
Are you the baddest man on the planet?
Me. So it would seem.
Fury's past performances in big fights have shown that he can be vulnerable at times, but his ability to come back stronger after setbacks is what sets him apart. In the first fight against Deontay Wilder, many thought Fury was done after the brutal knockdown in the 12th round. Yet Fury rose from the canvas, showcasing both his physical resilience and mental fortitude. It was a similar story when he faced Wilder again for their third encounter. In both instances, Fury displayed a mindset that refused to be beaten. Pundits argue that this time, his mindset is even sharper and more focused, as he has learned from past mistakes and is determined not to let the same errors happen again. Another major factor contributing to Fury's belief in his own abilities is his track record. He has faced some of the best heavyweights in the world and has, for the most part, proven himself dominant. His fights against Wilder and Derek Chisora, where he outclassed his opponents both physically and mentally, show that Fury thrives in high-stakes situations. However, it's his mental preparation that is often seen as his greatest strength. Despite all the pressure, Fury has the uncanny ability to stay calm, think clearly, and adapt his strategy mid-fight. This level of composure under pressure is one of the main reasons why many believe he will be successful against Usyk. In terms of tactical preparation, Fury's mindset is reflected in the way he has approached this rematch. He is aware of Usyk's skill set and has taken steps to counteract the Ukrainian's strengths. Fury has said that he believes he didn't do enough in the first fight, and this self-awareness shows his willingness to improve and adapt. He knows that Usyk's footwork and movement are exceptional, and he has been working on ways to neutralize them. This includes improving his long guard, which will help him control the distance and land his punches more effectively. Additionally, Fury has spent time sparring with different fighters, mimicking the elusive style that Usyk employs, allowing him to build strategies that can match Usyk's speed and agility.
The rematch playing out? Oh, I think Fury will win this time on points. I think it's just, you know, maybe underestimated or whatever, but there wasn't much in it last time. He did lose a fight, excuse me, but I think, you know, he's been like laying a low profile, hasn't he? So, you know, I think he's more focused than he's ever been for anything in his life. I mean, AJ's come back and won, you know, and I think Fury will want to do that as well after his first defeat.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.